Bring that down just a little bit. Get that across white. All right. How's it going, everybody? Getting in here finally on this rainy Monday afternoon here in Council Bluffs, Iowa, which, yes, I did make it back here despite being in Tennessee at this point. About, I guess, 24 hours ago, I would have been on the road. But nonetheless, being in Knoxville just not too long ago, it definitely feels like it was still just yesterday. That was quite an event, but we'll get on that here in a minute. But of course, welcome everybody to the stream. Those of y'all who are new to my channel, my name is Austin, and of course, this is Fantastic Freaks. I appreciate each and every one of y'all playing today. I know 5:15, I'm sure, maybe causes a little bit like, wonder what's going on. Talk about that here in just a second. But those of y'all also watching the replay, appreciate y'all just as much. See, we already got a lot of awesome folks here in the chat. Metalheads, Aquatic Mayhem is here. They'll be live streaming soon after us here later on today at 6 p.m. Central Time or 7 Eastern, whatever time zone you're in. Mr. Aquatic News, always good to see you. Another frequent visitor right there. Very much appreciate you always checking in here with us on these Monday afternoons. Paul McCarthy also saying hey, as well as Ricky De Hoyos. Sandy is also back here with us once again, as is Crypt Keeper Aquatics. Making sure I don't forget me. Yes, Christine Hansen also saying hey. Hey and hello to each and every one of you. Making sure I don't forget anyone. It's Kurt Kitty 08 saying and hi to everyone. Don't think I've seen you here before, Kurt Kitty. Good to see you here. Welcome aboard. And then we got Mystery Snail Guardians. Hashtag I am a snail. Snailing it like always, Mystery Snail Guardians, I see. Ontario Aquatics also here saying hello. Hello to you, Ontario. Crowntail Half Moon saying hi, Austin. Hi to you as well. And Michelle E, along with many others here, coming in here saying hello. And just seeing pop in now, we got Hero X and Geek Boy all saying hello. Welcome, each and every one of y'all. I'm going to tell y'all right now, before we get too deep into this, I, as you can tell, not quite as energized as normal. I did the whole 13.5-hour drive all in one take last night, which I kind of figured I was going to end up doing. But in full honesty, guys, that is still very much taking a toll on me. I think the rain outside is probably not helping a whole lot either. So probably going to keep this stream even on the shorter end. Part of the reason why I also started a little later. Might even stop a little bit before 6 because, long story short, yeah, I'm still very, very tired, even despite sleeping in today by quite a bit here. But still wanted to come on here, connect with all of you guys again, and share a little bit of the goodness that was Aquaticon in Knoxville, Tennessee. As well as show a couple of things that I got. Perhaps on the side of the tank here, you can see a couple of those things here, as well as on the Hex tank right there, which I have decided I'm going to keep the Hex tank. I'm not sure who suggested a beta sorority tank, but since there was a beta breeder at Aquatic Marine, I got a couple of betas. I actually have them right next to me. I'll show you one of them right here as I try to bring him forward gently and try to scoot him over to the camera here. This is a copper koi beta. And I'm thinking he is the one that's going to go in this tank right over here, the 20 Hex. I haven't decided what tank mates I'm going to put with him, if any tank mates. But, yeah, I'm thinking he's going to go over there. And we did get another beta. We got 2 in total. And this is the other one. This is a platinum Dumbo ear beta, and look at those long fins. Well, the long fins he used to swim with. Oh, come on, buddy. There you go. He is a pretty one, too, isn't he not? Very, very pretty. I'm with you, Kirk. I mean, they're both beautiful boys. Yep. Both are very beautiful males. Crown Tail Half Moon, am I planning to breed? You know, Crown Tail, I actually did ask the breeder. MB Betas was the one that was there. I did kind of ask them a little bit of advice about like how they do it and what they do. I would think that it'd be kind of cool to, give it a try. I currently do not have a female beta down here. Obviously, almost every fish swap that I've gone to in the past has had some size of tank with it. The one at Aquaticon, I probably should have swept one up because I got plenty of the little community tanks here yet. I probably should have scooped one up. They were only like $15 too for the female betas. And they had like a little large pool on the ground. And what you could do is they had like little nets where you could fish out the one that you want. And I think even if you caught it yourself, you got a little bit of a discount, which I thought was a very clever idea. But I am thinking, you know what? Maybe I'll give it a try. I might give beta breeding a try. I don't want to put a timetable on it just because, I still feel like there's some bits and pieces that I probably need to research and do homework on. That, and I'd really love to learn how to like breed some angelfish. Maybe later on down the road, if down the road maybe life frees up some more hours for me, I might look into even trying to learn how to breed some of the puffers I have down here. But for right now, yeah, I'm thinking betas might be kind of cool because it's a fish that the more and more I see, the more and more it's growing on me. Going through here. Skull Aquatic, I see in the chat now. I don't think I said hi to you earlier. Welcome to the chat, Skull. As always, great to see you. Select Pet, one of the awesome guys I got to meet there at Aquaticon there, guys. It was great to meet you as well, Select Pet. All sorts of awesome guys there. We had also Mike from Fish Tank Barn there. Of course, Chattanooga Ed. James from Fish Room Fever was kind of one of the main guys running the whole gig. Was great seeing him as well. Susan from SLC Aquatics was there as well. Lefty was there as well. And I'm trying to remember. Sean. Yeah, Sean from Peck Tech was also there. He actually escaped an aquarium there as well while we were there. And I tell you what, he also getting the privilege to go visit him and hang out with some of these guys in Sean Peck Tech's house was really cool because getting to look at some of his aquariums were really, really cool. I mean, he has a 210-gallon tank. I won't go too much in there, but had some huge but beautiful Bosmani rainbows, some roseline sharks in there. Had a Bisher in there with a yo-yo loach. I mean, Sean Peck had some really amazing looking tanks, and he's definitely a better aquascaper than I am. And going through the chat here, Vinoski Fishoko, good to see you here. As always, Vinoski, another frequent visitor here. That's always appreciated to see. Hillbilly Aquatic, I remember seeing you also earlier on at Aquaticon. Amongst the others that I met there, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know I met a couple there, and I will tell you all now in future conventions, I always try to remember who I all meet, but my mind does not always work well. But Hillbilly, I do remember seeing earlier amongst a handful of others. And Paul McCarthy, don't think I said hi to you earlier. Good to see you. Oh, Select Pet. Yes. Among the other things, guys, I got while I was in Knoxville, Tennessee, I did finally get a 60-gallon breeder tank. So to answer your question, Slack Pet, yes, I did end up getting the 60 breeder, and it just barely fit in the back seat of my SUV there, or I drive a CRV, but it just fit in there barely. But I guess barely counts, because as long as you can shut the doors, it works. Speaking of Aquatic Marine, I also got to thank them for this little towel that I got from them. Since I'll also be doing, since I'm also going to do a video on Aquatic Marine right now, since I won't say a whole lot about what I all saw there, because, well, what's the point of making a video then if I just tell you everything I saw there? Although they have some beautiful show tanks there, and I showed 2 of them on some YouTube shorts. So if you want to kind of get a little sneak peek of like what Aquatic Marine has, you can check out my YouTube shorts. I know Chattanooga Ed also did some shorts while we were there on Saturday evening as well as Monday morning. So make sure you definitely go check that out, guys. Liquid Zoo Only Fins. I know I saw you earlier, Matt, and I don't think I said hello to you earlier. So hello to Matt, another frequent visitor. Always great to see you here, Matt. Another Iowan fish tuber as well there. Also, Matt, I did get your email. I will let you know just as soon as I send you the goods. I did save one lanyard because I knew that I still had one for you. I did forget, however, that with those lanyards, I sent stickers, and part of it was because I came very unprepared compared to others. I ended up giving away all my stickers at Aquaticon. I guess that's what happens when you put a little puffer on there. But I've already put in an order for some more stickers and all that. So as soon as those come in here, which should be about maybe a couple weeks here, then I'll send it right off, and I'll try to send you also a little bit of something extra, Matt, for the weight there. But I did get your email. Wanted to make sure you knew that the goods are on the way. Ginger Angels are easy, and I got a pop-up on my computer that needs to go away. There we go. Angels are easy. Put a slate or vertical removable surface in there, and then have a baby tank. Remove eggs when laid on the surface, and add methane blue. All right. I got to tell you, Zen, those are some bits of advice I've never heard before, but I'll definitely keep that in mind here. I mean, now at the 60 breeder, I know there's someone in Lincoln, Nebraska, I want to say. Maybe it's in Omaha. I could be wrong. I'm getting a glare off my lens there. Let me fix that again here real quick. At some point, I'm going to get some better lighting, and after rewatching some of my streams there, well, actually, I'll talk about that here in a minute, but I got somebody in Omaha or Lincoln, one of the two, I can't remember exactly who, has a few 40 breeders, so I might end up going to do that here because I feel like breeding some angelfish would be a lot of fun. I'd love to breed puffers, but puffers are considerably more challenging to breed compared to angelfish and betas anyway. But at some point, yes, we'll definitely I'll definitely give that a try there, and I already took a screenshot there, so I'll make sure that I'll remember that. Put them in a 40 breeder, add a little methane blue, and I believe brine shrimp is something that people use a lot too. So I'll have to give that a shot then once we get around to it. Fish Ranch House saying hello. Hello to you, Fish Ranch House. Great to see you here in our chat here today. I think I saw a question there earlier. I thought so, Hillbilly. I thought it's like, I know there's a couple of different like people with the name Hillbilly on there, so I'm not sure why I was second guessing myself. But yes, it was great to meet you as well there. I remember now because yep, I was just buying some Jungle Val right as when we met, because I was also looking. This guy had some Gold King Tiger plecos. Unfortunately, by the time I did the stream and all the other stuff, he had sold out of them already. But I guess, I'm sure they're going to good homes there, but lots of great stuff there. So yeah, I got some Jungle Val from the Garden of Eater. I've heard Ed now on Rico's stream earlier today call it Garden of Eden, and I know that's not right, which he was saying there earlier too, but I believe it's Garden of Eater. Got some mosses from them. I got a Java fern. Actually, no, I got 2 Java ferns from them, and thinking of escaping another tank here, which as you can see, we got speaking of betas earlier, Aquatic Marine had some plush fish, so I guess technically you can say we got 3 betas. And the best part of this beta is it's non-perishable. Of all the plushies, too, I got to show this one. If it comes off the glass. Oh, I about dropped it on the floor. My floor is wet. That would not be good. So, of all the plushies there, this was the one that I kind of thought was a little funny, honestly. Get that out of here. There we go. So, I think it's a fuzzy pleco, guys. And while the color, it's like I was saying on the stream, I've heard of a hairy puffer before, but apparently now there's a hairy pleco. I kind of like this one, though, because it kind of reminds me of a king tiger pleco, and I think that king tiger plecos are absolutely beautiful. And right when I saw this guy, I had to get him. He is a pretty one. You're not going to stick back on the tank now? Try this again. Eat. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sure they did not like me smacking that up against the tank. We'll see if that stays. And then the final plushie I got, this one's probably more for my wife than me because she's a much bigger Goldfish fan than me, but we got a plush Fantail Goldfish as well. Or maybe it's an X-tail. I mean, kind of look at that. It almost looks like an X-tail Goldfish. But I've got one of those as well. And then as I said earlier, we have... we ended up getting a 60-gallon breeder, among some other things from Aquatic Marine. I did buy some fish from Aquatic Marine too, some brackish fish to be precise. Going to try to put them in with the figure 8 puffers here as I added a little bit more to their aquascape and such. And I never really see any aggression going on with my figure 8s. So I figured, you know what? We'll give it a try. And if all else, we're adding some cheaper brackish water fish. We do have I will have a backup tank here that I have cycling right now here, just in case this heads south. So in case the puffers do make it obvious that things are not going to work, we do have a plan B or a plan C if need be. But I'll tell you a little bit more about what we got livestock-wise from Aquatic Marine here later. But I tell you what, Aquatic Marine is another awesome store. And like I say, so I don't want to put a timetable on it, but sometime in the near future, I will have a video up on them. Obviously, I want to get a video up again on my new Cross River puffer. That's the question I saw from you earlier on, Matt. You were asking me what the name of the puffer was again. Yes, a Cross River puffer. It's also known as a red line puffer. Is another common name for it. Going to have a video up on on him again real soon, and kind of the story more in depth about how I got him. I also got a project video coming up here in the near future. And then, once we kind of get an idea of how things are going to work out with maybe adding some tank mates here with the figure 8s, we'll do a video in a sometime near future on that as well. So if you haven't done so already and are new to the channel, make sure to click the subscribe button so you can be here to see it all unfold. And I'm sure as we do all that, some new things will pop up here as well. Going through here. Michelle E. I don't think I said hello to you earlier. Good to see you here. Let's see here. Liquid Zoo. Don't know if I follow already, but Predatory Fins. I believe I follow them. Haven't watched them in a while, though, confessingly. But has one for $2,800. I don't like to recite the prices I spend for my fish because I don't know. I feel like if it's an expensive fish, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I will definitely say that while the Cross River Puffer was 4 digits in the dollar sign, that is, it was not that much. I can promise you all that it was not that much, but maybe theirs is a lot bigger. I'll have to check that out though, Matt, because I haven't seen a whole lot of fish YouTubers with this puffer, so I'll have to check it out and see what information and insight they can give. Crowntail, the Plush beta here. Whoops. I got to be careful with that 20 hex now because there's not a whole lot of water in it right now. I am scaping it though. I will say that aquascaping contest at Aquaticon kind of woke. I don't want to say woke me up a little bit, but inspired. That's the word I'm looking for. Kind of inspired me to like, you know what? Hey, maybe we should try something with this 20 hex here. I think if you play your cards right and really get a good plan there, hex tanks here can be really fun to aquascape. If you guys would like to see a video on what I do there, maybe by all means go ahead and let me know in the comments there. Otherwise, back to your question there though, Crowntail. I want to say the little Plush beta from Aquatic Marine, by the way, is where I got it. I don't know if they have those in the store. I know they were very popular at Aquaticon. Really, all the plushies were, but I want to say it was about $15 or so, maybe give or take, but somewhere around that, I want to say is what it was. Whatever it was well worth it because yeah, it's pretty cool, and they all have little suction cups, as does the Goldfish and the Pleco, as you can clearly tell. Otherwise, I'm not just hanging them up on the tank there with magic, but yeah, you can hang them up on a window. Like you can put them on like a car window or a house window. If you want to just do a dry scape tank, I guess you could do that too if you're into that. All sorts of stuff. Kirky, absolutely. The Aquascape competition was very awesome and inspiring. Also, it was really inspiring to watch people put together some scapes so fast, and they looked amazing. 100% agree. Those people have a talent that, at least for the time being, I do not possess. For the most part, I just put a few pieces of wood, some plants in there. I'm more of a sand than a gravel guy. Nothing against gravel. I just think sand looks a little more natural, in my opinion. Hence why I kind of lean that direction more often. But either way, gravel, sand. I mean, some of them putting different grains of sand in there, some that were lighter, some were darker, some did black sand. All the scapes were really cool. I see Select Pet saying the same thing there. Yeah, all the scapes were awesome, very challenging to judge and pick out a winner. Yes, Select Pet and Chattanooga Ed were also judges of that competition. And speaking of which, I apologize to those of you that watched the stream there. I know I said I was going to get the winners. I was going to do a video, and I totally lost track of my phone's battery. My phone, unfortunately, was next thing to dead by the time they were going to announce the winners. So, unfortunately, I had to put my phone on the charger, and I was unable to record the announcement of the winners. But if I find someone here within the Fish Fam or just on YouTube in general that did put a video on there, I will definitely share the link. So if you guys want to check it out, you guys definitely can. Scuba Stevo Aquatics saying hello. Hello to you, Stevo. Great to see you. And I absolutely agree. Aquaticon was lit. I know some people, maybe expecting more, but honestly, you know what? It was a first-year event. I thought this, for an event that was making its debut year, I definitely think Aquaticon was more than worth the trip there. I mean, especially, I will definitely say it definitely had some more salt water than fresh water, but to what I understand from people that kind of set it up there. And yeah, absolutely, Steve-O. For a first show, it was very, very good. I was very impressed. But I mean, they had a little bit of fresh water. They had some reptiles there. They had salt water as advertised. I'm sure they were trying to get more in there, but to what I understand from others, some of the vendors fell through. Obviously, for vendors, there's a little bit of a risk involved with that. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but I know some people were, I know a couple of ladies that were going up to Kenny, owner of Aquatic Marine, and a big part of Aquaticon's success, were kind of verbal about some disappointment about not having some more like nano fish or whatever. I'm not going to go too much into that because that's really not my business. But for a first event, though, this was, I think, definitely a success. I believe Kenny said that Aquaticon had like over 800 people there. I know, especially for the first couple hours, Aquaticon was very busy. I mean, don't believe me. I mean, I live streamed the event around that time. Well, actually, no, I live streamed at 12:30 Eastern, I believe. So that'd have been 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Otherwise, if you want to check it out, it's on my channel page. Feel free to check that out, as well as the aquascaping contest, if that intrigues you. But you'll see for yourself in that video too. I mean, it was a great turnout. There were people checking out the betas, the reptiles. I mean, there were a lot of people checking out the aquatic marine table, which had axolotls, showwood pieces. They had, I think they had some plants there as well. They had some towels, like the one they gifted me before I headed home here. All sorts of awesome stuff here. And Alexander Engelhart, wow. Thanks, Alexander. That's awesome, man. Never had a chance to watch the stream before. A good energy. Thank you very, very much, Alexander. That means a lot. I try to have energy. I know my energy might be a little bit down here today just because, again, I'm still kind of feeling the drive. And again, it's been rainy all day here in Iowa. So I'm sure that's not helping matters for me either. But yeah, these were, it was a lot of fun. Appreciate that so much, though, Alexander. Thank you so much. Rico Stan, I don't think I saw you earlier here. I keep getting this single pop-up on my computer, and it always covers up the whole chat when it does that. What was I on? Oh, yes, Rico Stan. Didn't see you earlier. Welcome aboard, Rico. Great stream with you and Ed there earlier. Great to see the geek stream back once again there. Always love watching those and hearing what you guys talk about there and such. Especially, I missed the comic book talk. I know you guys, if I remember correctly, you guys aren't all that big into Pokemon and all that. See me? One of my childhood things that I never did. I still collect Pokemon cards among some things. One thing I never grew out of with my, I guess, 6-year-old self, I guess. But one of the things that I still do. Matt. Yeah, Rico's been here. I've been hearing him and breathing since the start. But, oh, yes, I said this earlier, too, just to share with the rest of the chat here as well. While I was at Aquaticon, I actually saw someone wearing a Rico Stan shirt, which I thought was really, really cool. I know Sean from Peck Tech took a photo. I myself did not because I did not know her, and I thought it would be kind of weird if I just took a photo or even asked to take a photo of a complete stranger. But it sounds like Sean from Peck Tech did indeed get a photo. I don't know if he knew her or not. I would presume he probably did. But he got a photo, and it sounds like he sent it to Rico. But when I saw the shirt, I immediately thought, oh, Rico would be smiling big time. Okay, so Rico has been here just lurking through. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Kirky. Oh, okay. So that was you. Okay. I did not know. Well, I guess if I maybe see you again there, I'll know next time. Well, hopefully I'll remember next time. My memory is not always great, so I will apologize in advance to some people. In terms of a future conventions, I'm going to try to make the Triple Crown, which I know is in Louisville, Kentucky. I don't want to say for sure I'm going to go to that because obviously this was by the time you include the hotel room, the gas, the food, and then of course just the fun spending of the fish and some of that stuff, it all adds up very quickly. But at the same time, it was a great event there, and I'm hearing a lot of great things about Triple Crown. Somebody remind me in the chat when Triple Crown is. I believe it's towards the end of July. If I'm wrong, though, correct me if I'm wrong. But I know a lot of the guys that went to Aquaticon here are thinking about going to that. I'm also thinking, and I guess more specifically, my wife and I are thinking we're probably going to go to one of the Aquashellas. I think we're leaning towards Aquashella Chicago, which is in mid-October. We were thinking of maybe going to Aquashella Dallas as well, but her father recently was diagnosed with a form of cancer. I won't go too deep into the specifics there, but his birthday falls around the same time as Aquashella Dallas, so I don't want to say it's an absolute 0% chance we go, but I would say the chances of us going to Aquashella Dallas this year, at least this year, are very dismal. But not totally impossible. But I'm thinking Aquashella Chicago, we're going to try our best to get over there, and I think we should definitely be able to make something work. Okay, so Triple Crown goes from starts on July 27th. All right, good to know. Let's see, and yeah, it's early May here, so yeah, that would be that'd be really good. Rico, there are only 4 pairs of leggings in the wild, so we may never see any of those. Yep, I did not see any Rico Stan leggings at Aquaticon. Saw one shirt, but no leggings. I'll keep you posted, though. Yeah, it was a rough day when we first heard that, Michelle, but, you know, it's such is life. Life throws you curveballs sometimes, and either you keep swinging or, you know, you got to keep swinging one way or another. But he's doing a lot better. I will say that. Like I said, I don't want to share too much info, but he is doing a lot better. He's feeling a lot better. He is going to take some treatments. It is treatable, which is amazing news to hear. But yes, it's going to be. But yeah, chances are because his birthday falls around Aquashella Dallas, probably won't make that one, but we'll do everything in our power to make Aquashella Chicago, which, speaking of Aquashella Chicago, to any of you thinking about that, and to those of you that really like the betas here, the same beta breeder will be at both Aquashella Dallas and Aquashella Chicago. So if you like those betas and maybe want to support MB betas there as well, make sure you check them out if you make your way there. And yeah, get you some fine quality betas. It's definitely the most I've ever spent on betas, but well worth the price. They are beautiful, as you all see. Checking through here. Hey, we were talking about this guy earlier. Chattanooga Ed joins the chat. Good to see you, Ed, here. It was awesome, Ed, meeting you among the others there at Aquaticon there earlier. So awesome to... So all the things we did, guys, I mean, he picked an awesome Mexican restaurant after the convention as well. And this was also after we visited Aquatic Marine for the first time. I visited twice before I decided to make the drive home, and Aquatic Marine was awesome. But honestly, getting the chance, and as cheesy as this sounds, I'm sure, getting to meet some of the other fish tubers here and some of you guys here in the chat was a ton of fun. And it was awesome to finally meet some of the people that show me support and get to know them a little bit better here. So seeing each and one of you there and seeing Ed there, which was awesome. And appreciate every single one of y'all for all you did there to help out the convention there. And really enjoyed all the hangout time that we got. Oh, also, Ed, I did see your message earlier. And just to be clear, man, you're totally good. I understand. I understood that you were probably tired, so I figured you probably headed on out there. So no hard feelings whatsoever. It's all good. I know that obviously still I know you still get tired based on the operation, which if I remember correctly, Ed has another one here soon, but that's not my business to discuss. But it was awesome still seeing you, Ed, seeing James, seeing Robert from TN Aqua, Susan, John, Mike, and all of them. I mean, just seeing everyone, Lefty. It was an awesome event there, and just getting the chance to see all of y'all, that was the best part, honestly. Checking through the chat here, making sure I don't forget anybody. Like I said here, guys, I apologize. I'm a little slower than I typically am on these streams. I am still kind of feeling the tiredness here yet from earlier. At first, some were wondering if I was even going to stream today, but I knew I definitely wanted to do a stream here, and I'm getting a glare from the light here again. See if we can fix that here a little bit. There we go. That's a lot better. But yeah, definitely wanted to do a little bit of something here because I definitely wanted to share a little bit of the Aquaticon happenings with you guys because I know a lot of people are still doing it today. So if I don't, well, then what's my excuse? Going through here. Going through the chat. Going through the chat. Yeah. Making sure I don't forget anybody. Awesome. Yes. Garden of Eder. I was talking about you guys there earlier and about how I got some plants from them earlier, which, by the way, are going to look great in the hex tank here. I'm just starting to scape that right now. Going to put one of our 2 betas in that thing. Again, I can't remember who it was that requested that we maybe do a beta sorority tank in there. I got a 30-gallon hex up there, but unfortunately the dang thing leaks. So I'm going to try to figure out where that leak is and see what I can do to patch it up or to see if I just got to reseal the whole tank in general, which resealing hex tanks are nothing short but a pain in the backside. But we'll see what I can do about it because I got a backup tank for right now for the white or the platinum Dumbo ear beta that I can put them in for the meantime while we try to figure out what I'm going to do with that tank. If all else, I might just get the little guy another tank because I don't want to. He's too pretty to just keep in a small old 10-gallon. I want to make a little sorority tank with him as well. But more on those later. But But Garden of Eder, yes, the plants are going to look amazing. I'm sure the mosses are going to do fantastic in there. Looking very forward to putting that tank together and seeing the whole product come together. New local Austin coming in here with 3 hot dogs. You're going to make me hungry with that there, local Austin. But actually, speaking of food there, though, I mean, got to give a big, also another thank you and shout out to Chattanooga Ed there because, I mean, his suggestion for the Mexican food restaurant place, I want to say the place was called Monterey's. It was there in Knoxville, Tennessee. Man, that was good. I ordered some chile Colorado. That's one of my favorite Mexican dishes, or whatever you want to call it there. James got like some sort of shrimp fajita, and I'm not even all that big into seafood because usually seafood makes me sick personally. But nonetheless, thought it smelled amazing, as did really everything else there. So Ed picked out a home run of a place there. Patty's Petite Tanks. Don't think I saw you there earlier. Welcome there, Patty. Good to see you here. Checking through the chat. Yes. Oh, yes, Gordon. I saw something there earlier. I missed it. I'm trying to find it again. Oh, yes. Garden of Eater, nice to meet you, man. Wish you had more time to talk, but was going to have to catch up and watch more of the videos to see what y'all keep. Well, as the logo would suggest, giving you a little sneak peek here, I guess. As the logo would indicate, I'm a big puffer keeper here. Just got the crown jewel, or what many consider the crown jewel or the holy grail, whatever your fancy term is there. We just got a cross river puffer. Going to have some content on him again later here. To name a few, I mean, we got figure eight. I got figure eight puffers, Amazon puffers. We got a Fahaka puffer. We got a little baby Maboo, which someone asked if I could show them again. Mac just keeps on growing, guys. Before I cut this stream off, which will have to be soon because we are 3 minutes to 6, and the metalheads will be going live here soon. So, Shelby loves puffers. Awesome. Well, then hopefully you find me entertaining then. I'll leave that up to you guys, though. But yes, metalheads. Yes, Cross River Puffer. Another name for it would be the Red Line Puffer. That's another common name for a very uncommon puffer. But before we get going here, I'll go ahead and show you guys Mac here. I think he grew another inch while I was in Tennessee, guys. Look out, guys. The wife has joined the chat. Mrs. Freak, thank you very much for the little rose there. Those of you that do not know, yes, Mrs. Freak, that is Mrs. Fantastic there as well. So, yes, that is your goldfish, dearest. Checking down the tank here, trying to look. There he is. There's Mac. He keeps getting bigger and bigger, guys. I want to say he's definitely hit the 4 inches mark now, and he was just under 2 inches when we got him initially. He just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I swear, it seems like he grew another inch while I was in Knoxville, guys. The Cross River, somebody wanted to see him. Before we call this a stream, I will see if he's towards the front here, and hopefully I don't fall in my catfish pond while I'm at it. Where you at? Where you at, buddy? I see he chomped on one of the Amazon swords here earlier. Thank you for that, little guy. I appreciate that. See if we can find him in here. There he is. He's towards the very corner, right where my bucket is. There he is. Right here, guys. The little puffer himself. He's starting to color up better. If you look really closely, I'm not sure if the camera will show it. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have got closer. Yep. He's like, I do not like that camera. It is generating extra light. Go away. Well, maybe he's warming back up. Warmer. There he is. Okay, he's gotten brave again. I'm sure he is more than hungry to get some good eating today. But yes, that's the little Cross River Puffer as well. All right, before I keep rocking this camera all over this fish room. Whew. Okay. I don't know how that pulled up. There we go. Something about my microphone. Set this back up here, and it is 6 o'clock, so we got to wrap this baby up here. I agree, Kirk. I mean, I think puffers in general are just awesome fish. They definitely have their challenges, don't get me wrong, but my main thing, if you want to keep puffers and keep them successfully, the main two things is, well, actually, I'm going to keep making it sound more complicated. The main 3 things I would say is vary their diet, and by vary their diet, also keep in mind their teeth, which I guess kind of relates with number 2. Snails, crustaceans, to keep their teeth trimmed down. Otherwise, if their teeth get too big, that can lead to problems with them eating or even swimming, really, for that matter. Yep, metalheads and are heading on out here, so I'm sure they're getting ready for their stream, so we'll wrap this up here very soon. The other main thing, and what I would say the biggest thing with me at the puffers is just, keep their water clean. Just got to keep their water clean there and pristine there to where you don't have to worry about parasites as much there. And yeah, you should have a long time with your puffers there, depending on, well, obviously some puffers live longer than others. Pea puffers sometimes only live about 4 to 5 years. I know some people have gotten them to go past that, but the median there is about 4 to 5, which is about how long mine lived before they all passed in the 20 hex there. Sometimes, though, other puffers like the Fahaka or Mabu can live 10 years plus. So if you play your cards right, they can be an awesome little pet. But guys, one more here. I see Kurt Kitty with a question here, so we'll get this one here real quick. My red eye, red tail puffers will eat vibrobites that will keep their teeth filed down along with ram's horn snails. I will definitely tell you now, the ram's horn snails are definitely going to accomplish more in terms of the teeth trimming. Something I also give mine, I like to give them ghost shrimp. If you also from your store can get something like self-cloning crayfish, I breed some self-cloning crayfish, so I guess I do breed some things, but I just breed it basically to feed to the puffers, as mean, I guess, as that might be to some people's eyes, but alas, that's how the wild works. Big fish eat little fish, but nonetheless, I get them as well because the more they grow, the bigger and harder their shells get as well, and that can help trim down their teeth, stuff like that, basically. Kim, what's the opinion on feeding krill or lockjaw? I give my puffers krill every once in a while, the frozen krill, that is. I haven't done live before, but I'll still once in a while give them frozen krill to give a little variation in their diet again. So the smaller puffers, I'll even give bloodworms. Back when I had the pea puffers, or even sometimes my red eye, red tail puffers, I'll give them brine shrimp just so it's something else to give them so they don't get bored with the diet I give. Although really honestly, with any fish, I try to do that. Like, I'll sometimes every once in a couple weeks try to give them, I'll try to get, the Exodon tetras, some bloodworms, even my angelfish and such. Sometimes I'll try to give brine shrimp and bloodworms to you once in a while just to treat them once in a while and make sure that, they get variation in their diet. But, yeah, it's a fun little thing that I just like to do for the fish there, and I think it gives them a better quality of life. Matt, forget the snails. They kill 20K to 200K people a year. Yeah, those dang cone snails, man. All right, guys. Well, we are 4 minutes past 6, so I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in here today and hanging out this Monday afternoon, evening, depending where you are. I am also going to collect the Metalhead stream link, so make sure as I wrap this up, you go and check them out. They have an awesome stream of their own there as well, so make sure you check them out. I will collect the link here now. Eventually, I'll get the link, that is. There we go. So I will put that in the chat right here. An awesome group of streamers there too, guys. They have an awesome fish room of their own. So make sure you definitely go check out the Metalheads here afterwards. Skipper, I didn't see you earlier. Good to see you. And then Kim Geither, I don't think I said hi to you earlier. Did I miss a question from you, Kim? Oh, no, wait, I got it. Okay. I try to get all the questions, so if I missed any of y'all, guys, I apologize. Like I say, mind is still kind of out of it here, but appreciate each and every one of y'all. for coming to the stream here, showing the support here as always. I will honestly say that Aquaticon is partially thanks to you guys, because without the support I get on this channel here, not nearly as much of what I do would be possible without all of you guys. I am very grateful to each and every one of y'all for that. And hey, if you're new and have not done so already, click the subscribe button. Like I say, I'll show you some fish that we got from Aquatic Marine here, as well as a little store tour of Aquatic Marine as well here. Obviously got a video coming up on the crossover puffer here. Maybe I'll do a little video on the beta sorority tank here with the 20 hex that I'm setting up here. Maybe I'll even show a little bit of how I set it up here, but plenty of stuff here ahead. So if you haven't already subbed, would love to see you join the Fantastic Fish Keeper fam here. But head on over to the Metalheads here, guys. I'll post a link here now. As always, guys, thanks for all the support and hanging out this Monday afternoon, evening, wherever you are with us. I'll see you all in my next videos. As always, guys, stay fantastic.